Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a rare second video for today. So in this video, it's my review on Doctor Who. You ready? I'm reviewing The Curse of Paladin. Yes, as you can see, I'm in the VHS and the DVD version of The Curse of Paladin. So I'm reviewing Doctor Who, The Curse of Paladin. Now, this story was broadcast from the 29th of January to the 19th of February 1972. I'm just looking at what I put here on my notes. Now, I absolutely do enjoy this story. Now, out of the two Paladin stories that we do get a box set called The Paladin Tales, which the image should have come up. We do get the kind of sequel to this that we have in season 11, known as The Monster of Paladin. But I'm talking about The Curse of Paladin. Now, after the Doctor manages to get the TARDIS to work for him, ever since it's been exiled, he gives the TARDIS a little bit of a test drive, really, or a test run. So the TARDIS materializes on the planet of Paladin, halfway down the bottom of a cave, and the TARDIS does end up falling down the cave. Not very good parking for your very first trip out, piloting the TARDIS on your own, is it, Doctor? I mean, you end up having the TARDIS pushed down a cliff. Oh dear. Now, in this one, we have the classic return of the Ice Warriors. And they're not really the villains in this story. They're more of the good guys, really. And then, of course, we have Alpha Centauri. Yes, we do have Alpha Centauri. That's a really bad impression of Alpha Centauri's voice, is it? I'm really sorry about that. And then, of course, we have some new aliens. We have the actor's son, David Troughton. Now, David Troughton is the son of Patrick Troughton, aka played the second Doctor. So David Troughton makes his first Doctor Who debut in this story. I think it's his first or his second kind of Doctor Who role. I think he was in the War Games with his father. I'm not too sure, but he does appear in the David Tennant episode as well. So, talking about this story, is it a good story? Out of the two Paladin tales, this is the greatest one. This is the one I just love going back and rewatching all the time. I just absolutely love it. So you got the Doctor and Joe pretending to be delegates from the planet Earth for the peace talk for the Federation. Now, it's not the Federation from Star Trek. It's a whole new Federation that's in Doctor Who style with humans, Alpha Centauri, Ice Warriors. You have the kind of like, this alien creature stuck in the head jar. I can't remember his name. Is it on here? Nope. Sorry about that. No, it's not on the list. I forgot to write down the person's name. I can't remember. It's like kind of like a head in a jar, and you just see him doing this, and he's there talking, saying, "Very well, we must wait until the dawn is complete." I do like him. Now, the Ice Warriors, the Doctor thinks they're up to no good, because the Doctor goes, "I know the Ice Warriors, Joe. I've met them twice before, and they tried to destroy your home planet. This is their doing." And then it turns out it's actually the one with the glass jar who's the villain in this. He applies Grant to try and kill the Doctor, and you do see the Doctor using a massive sword fight, really, and then he goes to a broom, and then he literally uses his hands to do the Aikido. I love that. We have the Minotaur, known as Aragog. The Rise of Aragog! Yeah! Yes, we do kind of have that. Now, we do have Prepesh. Now, one of the closest friends to King Paladin ends up being attacked by the Minotaur, known as Aragog, in the very first opening scene. So, as I say, you kind of see the TARDIS materializing at the bottom of this kind of cliff thing, even though it just fall down the cliff. The Doctor and Joe go to Paladin, trying to ask people, "Oh, can you just help us bring this TARDIS, my ship back up? We kind of crash landed." "Yes, Doctor, yes." And then while things are going on, the Doctor's investigating and stuff. He's dealing with the Ice Warriors. He's blaming the Ice Warriors. The Ice Warriors are going, "I found this woman in my room, Ice Lord. Where is the Doctor now, eh?" Now, the Ice Warriors are... This is the only story in Doctor Who history that the Ice Warriors are compared to the good guys, really. Because they're not really... From the Ice Warriors and the Seas of Death, they're the bad guys. They're the bad aliens that trying to kill. Then, of course, you go back to the Monster of Paladin, where they go back to the villainous ways. And then you got Cold War and Empress of Mars for the Ice Warriors. But this is really a good one. This is where you kind of see a whole new side to the Ice Warriors. It's a bit like humans, where you get some bad humans, you get some bad Ice Warriors, you know. I do really enjoy this Doctor Who story. I think the one who plays King Peladon, I think is an interesting actor. Really enjoy him. I think his name is David Troughton. I really think he's good as the king, especially when he falls for Joe Grant and Joe's like, "No, sorry, I will not accept your marriage proposal. No, I'm afraid no. No, my time's back on Earth." I love the fact when you got the Ice Warriors talking to this woman saying, "I am the delegate of Earth." That's not true. The doctor. Yes, come on, Joe, quickly, run. The doctor just pop into the TARDIS and it vanishes, and they're like, eh? And then you just go, meow. I really do enjoy this kind of story. I don't want to give too much away for people if you haven't seen The Curse of Paladin, because The Curse of Paladin is an interesting story. I did used to have this on DVD, and then I rebought it, and I gave my old one to my very good friend Chloe Bennett. So if you're watching this, Chloe, hiya. I think this is the only story for season 9 I've actually given you, Chloe. So yeah, sorry about that. But I really do enjoy this story. I think The Curse of Paladin is a really interesting kind of I do like the kind of Earth historian they got going on. You kind of do get like a monster vibe, like between Frankenstein's castle and when you see the lightning hit on Paladin, it's like a bit out of a very horror sort of movie. But it's an interesting one. Jon Pertwee's brilliant as the Third Doctor. Katie Mannigan is brilliant as Joe Grant for her second trip out in the TARDIS, because her first trip out was in Colony in Space when the Time Lords got the TARDIS working for her. As I say, in the Day of the Daleks, the Doctor is there trying to get his TARDIS to work, saying, "I don't want it to work for the Time Lords, I want it to work for me." So the Doctor does get his TARDIS to work a little bit. Not until season 10 when he gets a new demilitarization circuit and he gets his freedom back. So he does travel a little bit in this season with this story, and then he goes and does a mission for the Time Lords, and then he uses his TARDIS to go after the Master. But really, the time we don't really see this TARDIS in season 9 is in the Sea Devils. You see a little bit in Day of the Daleks, but you don't really see it in the Sea Devils. I really do enjoy this story. I think Jon Pertwee is magnificent as the Third Doctor. I like the return of the Ice Warriors. I like the way they turn the Ice Warriors into the good kind of characters, not into the villainous ways they were back in Troughton's run, and even in later on with the Monster of Paladin. So, let me know in the comments what you think of Doctor Who, The Curse of Paladin. Is it one of your favourite stories? Is it a good story, do you think? Or, out of the two stories, out of The Curse and Monster of Paladin, let me know what you think of it. Please do like, subscribe, and join me tomorrow when I do my review on Doctor Who, The Sea Devils. Now, I'm doing a Sea Devil video because, one, it's the third story of season 9, and two, the Sea Devils are coming back. And I love the way they just come and saying, "This is our planet." So let me know what you think of Doctor Who, The Curse of Paladin, and join me for Doctor Who's review tomorrow on The Sea Devils.